Rosa. Welcome to the show.
Yo le llamo la reina del party. Ella lo torquea como Cari. Ella le dice que sea la Mari. Le gusta cuando freno en el Ferrari. Bailoteo, 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 bailoteo. Bailoteo, 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 bailoteo. Esta noche bailoteo. Puesto pa'l discotequeo. Si salimos quiero romo, así que esto se puso feo. Mami, si tú quieres me calienta. Que yo traje todas las herramientas pa' bregarte con esa tormenta. Porque escuché que dijiste alerta. Que se abra la compuerta. Más vale loca que muerta. Te voy a pisar si te suelta. Hasta los 70, perreando en la lenta. Yo sé que tú no te portas bien. Que ratas bajo y yo también. Te vas de party todo el weekend. Entren ahora que caben 100. Bailoteo, 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 bailoteo. Bailoteo, 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 bailoteo. Esta noche bailoteo. Puesto pa'l discotequeo. Si salimos quiero romo, así que esto se puso feo. Te sueltes pa' que me baile. No te preocupes de los detalles. Yo haré que todas las notas te tallen. La gente sabe que somos de la calle. Pa' que te sueltes pa' que me baile. No te preocupes de los detalles. Yo haré que todas las notas te tallen. La gente sabe que somos de la calle. Bailoteo, 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 bailoteo. Bailoteo, 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 bailoteo. Esta noche bailoteo. Puesto pa'l discotequeo. Si salimos quiero romo, así que esto se puso feo. Ay, it's tequila, mami. Ella se va de la casa, de la casa. Mafio. Ella se
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look at the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Chris Bryant is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Peralta going back at the track. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Throw down to second, but he gets back in time. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Got him to go down swinging there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Javier Baez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts. It's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1 if not both of them home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The first baseman, Eduardo.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Comes set. The 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
At the plate, David Peralta as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score. Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Darvish has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Ahmed is on his way home. He will score as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning. Next. The hit will be Wilson Contreras, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip. Here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping into the box. Colton Varsho. Second at-bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Hayward. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the ball, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Dan Winkler, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup. You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Happ is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Dan Winkler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Cubs are down. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now, Carson Kelly. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to and that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The bat, number 9.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Line toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Late that time for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he sets him down swinging. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jason Hayward will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Marte gloves it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Christian Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 53, Christian Walker.
Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder,
Cubs are into their
12.
bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Bryant has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun.
Right fielder, Cole.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Diamondbacks. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Merrill Kelly, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Ian Happ is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Kelly. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Jason Kipnis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Victor Caratini will get a chance with a runner in scoring position.
For Chicago, number 7, Victor Caratini.
now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next to the Cubs. The third baseman.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Alex Young gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count is 1-2 now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Now that's popped up. Escobar in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Arizona Diamondbacks came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Zach Gallen pitches well enough to get the W. Yu Darvish permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Hey guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to give us a like and a comment so we know what videos you guys are liking as projects like the Wine Cellar project continue to run. As well, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys know when videos like this go live. As well, come hang out with us every Thursday around 6 p.m. As always, stay grooving.